So I thought I'd share a video of Final Fantasy VII Remake for you guys. So Shinra have just blown up Sector 7 plate and it's fell on the whole of Sector 7. Aerith has been kidnapped by Shinra along with Marlene, Barrett's daughter. I'm just on my way back to Sector 6 to see Aerith's mother, just to see if she's at a house with Marlene. Just show you my materia quickly. So yeah, got Ifrit, MP up, healing. Magnifying materia, awesome materia. It expands the area that either lightning, fire or ice hits. Hits multiple targets now. Got my chakra materia, so I auto heal when I'm not using Cloud as my main character. HP up and steel materia, because there's rare weapons and stuff like you can only steal from bosses, and certain creatures drop like items that cost a lot of money in shops at the moment, or gil I should say. So yeah, with each of my characters I've got, one's got fire, one's got ice, one's got lightning. That's always a good thing to have, just so you're covered for each of the elements in a battle, so you can exploit a weakness. Bloody hell, what was that? Right, so elemental materia, that adds the element that it's linked to your weapon. I've equipped it to Barrett because ice slightly slows down the enemy when, well, yeah, I guess it does in a way, it slows down the enemy. So I thought Barrett with his gun, shooting rapid bullets will slow down the enemy a little bit. I didn't really use him for much else, like he revives because he has really good defense, so he doesn't really die a lot. Look at materia because I'm trying to level that up. That's best linked to steel materia. It raises your luck of actually stealing the item. Got Shiva. Just because assess materia, that learns the enemy's weaknesses and figures out what they're immune to, such as like slow, poison, things like that. Everyone's got HP up materia just to raise their HP. I'm playing on normal difficulty at the minute, and then I'll play through again on hard difficulty when I unlock that. Barrier materia, just so I can give half basic attacks as well as magic attacks. And then on Tifa, I've got fire materia, another healing spell, magic up, it just increases magic power. I'm leveling that up because it's going to be a good materia for my main mage. Subversion, just got this. Breach and dispel, so it gets rid of enemy buffs. MP up materia, because you can never have too much MP. Forever using ethers to refill MP in battles. Chocobo and Moogle materia. I'm really just using it for the stats. I don't really summon this this summon. Normally I'd summon Ifrit or Shiva. These summons aren't really too great. They're okay at the beginning of the game, but they're pretty weak now. Then cleansing materia to get rid of poison. I know, make you immune to poison and stuff like that. Revival material, just because. And another luck up material, because it's going to come in handy later on in the game when they release part 2. So yeah, onwards. As you can see, I've leveled up a bit. I've grinded the game a bit. From what I have read online, you can only get to level 50 in this part. And no one really knows if they're going to carry over data, but I'm guessing you'll just carry over your data from this first installment to the second. Yeah, what I was going to do, put the map on so I can see where I'm going. This way.
The plane, it's really gone. My ears are still ringing from it.
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
I'm
yeah, of
going
course.
as fast as you are.
They live in Sector 5, not Sector 6. Right, only the shop's open.
Did a plate really fall?
Oh, okay. Well, that's handy. So if you miss any of the, I'd say hidden chests, they're not exactly hidden, but there's these purple chests that drop the next equipment, weapon for your characters. They involve a bit of backtracking on some of the maps and like figuring out how to get to closed off area, so it's good that the shops sell them later on in the game in case you've missed them. Ooh, I want one of them. Okay, these are new. It's not good stats. Do I drop? Wait, that raises his defense from 71 up to 117. I'll have one of them. I really need to grind again, get some gil.
World's just too dangerous these days not to keep a weapon at your side.
This game's kind of annoying because you can't really grind areas of enemies. There's not really many areas that you can just run around in circles and fight multiple enemies over and over.
Cloud, I'm glad to see that you're okay. In these
So
trying
I hope
times,
that in the second part when they open up the
endure.
world map that you can just run around in circles and over level. Although this game, it's playing normal difficulty the first playthrough, it's too easy. I found it's too easy to level up. Got one of them. ATB must be increased value when repeating command 2 times. And yeah, I'll have it just because. Really need to get these. I need first strike. I've got one of them. I'll save my goal. Any new VR missions? No. I don't want to reset
Cloud,
the weapon.
I've come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it?
Yeah, sure.
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
Good for you. Right, what have you developed? Enemy skill. Oh, I need that. Need that.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Get out the way. Right, equipment. Actually, I have cloud with more defense. Where's that? Was it this? Or was it that? It's that. But I drop a materia slot. Wait. No, I don't drop a materia slot. Where's it gone? Wait, who's got the least defense? Yeah, fuck it. Main character. Some point in the game he'll run into a fight by himself again. So yeah. With Barrett, actually no, Tifa, because she's close combat, she needs more defense, but drop a materia slot. No, I'm not dropping a materia slot. Give the magician's bracelet to Aerith. Where's it gone? What am I doing? I know, I just give it to Cloud, didn't I? What the Ignore me. I'm having a blonde moment. I'm not even blonde. Just for now, just so I've got an extra slot. What can I switch? Suppose I can give her steel. Oh no, wait. Give her chakra. And I need, where is it? Enemy skill. And then steel. No, wait. Assess. Assess? Chakra. No, wait. Revival cleansing. Good. I don't really use many items, although it will raise ethers. So, okay, that makes sense. Right. You got another VR mission for me?
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Any new summons? Come on. Nope. Right, I've got on them.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Right. Where am I going? To the school and left. School's closed, kids scared. notes this way. Is there anything on the map highlighted? No. Pretty sure after this cutscene it will just open up again and I'll be able to explore. Like,
That's
what
the
an
house.
amazing job they've done with this.
Marlene!
Like, how beautiful this is. You should see it in daylight. It's magical. I have really enjoyed this game. It's a bit short, but well, I suppose I've got a good 35 or whatever hours out of it so far. My save file's longer because like the time that I've had it paused and been doing other stuff. I've not exactly rushed through the game. I've searched everywhere, done everything I could. So yeah.
Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett!
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a
She's
pink dress
sleeping
today.
upstairs.
Oh,
I said she's sleeping.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
Don't tell me what to
Maybe
do,
you
woman.
should join your friend upstairs.
I'm not very friendly with you anymore. You're telling me to stay away from your daughter. I ain't done anything wrong.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal. Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living.
For now.
She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her. Her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market. Or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died.
Not gonna lie, may have shed a tear last night when Biggs and Wedge and Jesse died in the Shinra attack on the pillar to take down the plate. It was kind of emotional, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah.
His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming! No! Go away!
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the Ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the Ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the Promised Land. Some believe the Promised Land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us—
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
Dun dun dun.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home, once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you?
Yep.
Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay.
Right, so yeah, I'm going to end this video here. I'll start another video straight away. I just don't want the upload to be ridiculous. Hopefully in the next one I'll show you some battle. So yeah, take care everyone.